Season 5 roadmap has just been released, zombie camos have been added into Warzone, and people have read Dark Aether Camo. Thanks for 1,000 subscribers, it really means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. So in Season 4.5, they finally added all of the zombie camos into Warzone. Yes, you heard that correctly. They added all of the zombie camos into Warzone. I'm not just talking about Dark Aether and Plague Timed, I'm talking about all of the zombie camos from Cold War. This was officially confirmed by multiple data miners that were able to put these zombie camos onto every single gun in the game. Yes, every single gun in the game. They even managed to figure out how to put them on the modern warfare weapons. This all sounds amazing, but there's only one catch. The camos have not yet been enabled for public use. So Season 4.5 was nearly a month ago. Why haven't they enabled the zombie camos yet? Well guys, they originally put these zombie camos into the game without officially releasing any information, saying that they're in the game and so on. Data miners actually had to look inside the files and find them. They probably put them in the game to see if they were working for all of the weapons and if the game was running smoothly with these zombie camos. I have actually spoken with some people that know about game development, and this actually is a normal practice, putting things in the game files and testing them out before officially releasing them, especially if it's a bigger update that would actually affect all of the guns in the game, all of the Cold War guns, that is. It's been a month now. They should have already done thorough testing and they should actually already have been released. So where are they? Now, as a lot of you guys probably already know, there's a huge hacker problem going on in Warzone that is actually destroying the game, the player base, and just generally hurting the whole Call of Duty franchise as a whole. People are using UAV hacks so that they know where everyone on the map is, even if they have Ghost. And the worst of all, people have aimbots, which is absolutely destroying the game. This is affecting player numbers, as player numbers are actually falling due to these hackers. They need to act fast, because every day that Call of Duty doesn't do anything about these hackers, the more people will become dissatisfied in the game and leave the Call of Duty community, going on to different games. However, I still 100% believe that these camos are going to be implemented into Warzone, just due to the fact that they've put them in the game. They've put them in Season 4.5. It took them this long to put them in Warzone. So why should they just take them out or just never enable them? And yes, guys, it's really that easy. They basically just have to press a button and enable them. That's it. Camos have already been made. All of the hard work has already been done. All they have to do is literally just release them. So when are these zombie camos going to be released? Well guys, the roadmap for Season 5 has just dropped. They also released a full blog post detailing everything that is supposed to come in Season 5. If we look at the roadmap, we can see a ton of new features and new additions to the game coming on to Season 5. If we quickly look at Warzone, we can see that 2 new perks are being released. 2 new perks. This is a huge deal because there hasn't been a new perk since Modern Warfare was released, which was in 2019. And if we quickly glance at the zombie side of things, we can see there's also a new perk which is implemented, which is huge for the zombies community, and a new field upgrade. So we can see there's a ton of new content coming. And the crazy thing is that all of this content is coming at the start of Season 5. As you can see, when something is coming in the season of Season 5, we can see the in-season badge. And if we look at these perks, for example, for Warzone, they don't have in-season. So they're coming directly at the start of Season 5. But what does this mean for the zombie camos? So obviously, when we look at the Season 5 roadmap, we can see that the zombie camos have not been mentioned, and an FOV slider for next-gen consoles like the PS5 and the Xbox have also not been mentioned, but they've already been teased to be coming in Season 5. So what's going on? Are they not going to be released? Are they coming later in the season? Well guys, the fact that 2 new perks are releasing for Warzone at the start of Season 5 indicates that we have a great chance of seeing the Zombie Camos released directly at the start of Season 5. Why am I saying that? Well guys, their sole purpose is to basically get more people playing Warzone again, because a lot of the numbers have been going down since the whole hacker problem in Warzone, and them releasing 2 new perks indicates to me that they are close or already have a solution to the hacker problem. And as soon as they figured out the hacker problem is the perfect time to release new content, for example, like Zombie Camos in Warzone. It wouldn't be very smart to put in new content in a game that has a huge problem like hackers, because, for example, let's say a person that gave up on Warzone because of the whole hacker problem is coming back onto Warzone because he sees all of this new content. He plays like a couple of games and this problem still is in the game. There's still hackers. The person will most likely just stop playing Warzone again. So the impact of having these new things would be ever so slight. But if they put in new content when they've implemented a solution to the hacker problem, would be huge, because all of the new or a large number of new players or old players that they are attracting with these updates would actually stay on the game, because the game would actually be playable. Even if we don't see the Zombie Camos being released at the very start of Season 5, I personally think that they would come like a week or 2 or maybe even 3 weeks after the start of Season 5. It all depends on how long it takes them to actually fix this hacker problem, because as soon as this hacker problem is finished, they need to get the old players that abandoned the game back onto the game, and they need incentives. And Zombie Camos would be an incentive to start playing Warzone again. As soon as new information drops, I will instantly update you guys, so subscribe.